Hello, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, if I can spell hello right, y'all. Hello, and welcome. Look, I'm going a little later today because this was not my plan. I'm so sorry. I had planned to go earlier, but life happens. What can you do? So, we're going live now. we're going look. We're gonna get it in. Where it fit in. We're gonna do this thing. So, but yeah, I had planned to go live earlier. It was all in my intentions. But it didn't quite work on me. I work out that way. So, what you gonna do? You know, just got to keep on living and keep on moving and keep on going. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm so glad y'all are here. I don't know what to do. I'm so glad y'all are here. And I'm excited about what we're going to do today. I'm just closing out some windows, y'all. And in the meantime, just go ahead and share with someone who might be interested in this broadcast. I noticed yesterday when I was doing this, that for some reason I was, come on in and say hello, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me, even if you're over on Facebook, no matter where you are. But I noticed yesterday when I was doing the broadcast, for some reason, I had the camera like over to the side or something, so I was looking at y'all crazy. Yeah, so I apologize, y'all. Y'all have to tell me these things like, hey, y'all, you're looking sideways, sis. Say something. Don't be just letting me come all up in here willy-nilly and sideways. Hey, Jackie C, how are you doing? So good to see you. I got stuff behind my back. Let me move some of this stuff. So glad y'all are here with me. Jackie in the house, Milton in the house. So glad you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I know it's late. I know. Well, hopefully you put the kids to bed and everything is okay. Hopefully everybody can join me. Y'all, I'm just, what happened was, let me go tell this right quick. Okay, so what had happened was, I started working on this script for tonight, what I was going to say, and got caught up. I started working on it and I was working on it, and it just, the more I worked on it, the better it got. And next thing I knew, like, it was 3 hours later. So it is what it is. Welcome to everybody on Facebook, y'all. I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So I'm just so happy y'all are here. Welcome, Milton. Thank you for joining me. Milton, I can smell some good food in there. So I don't know what's cooking, but it sure smells good. So I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Milton, if you could share for me just in the groups, I would appreciate it. That would really help me out a whole bunch. So I would really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone on Facebook. I love you guys. I just appreciate you guys so much. You really mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate you so much. All right, so hopefully feel like the screen's kind of sticking a little bit, but we're going to go through it. I'm not really sure why that's happening. So, but the internet has been kind of acting a little crazy and sticking all day. So let me know if I'm still sticking, because if not, I might have to do a recorded video. I don't know if it's just because everyone's at home or what's really happening. So if I'm slow and I'm sticking, so let me know. And I don't know, we may have to come back, but let's try to get on through it. One thing that I want you guys to know is that I'm just glad you're here. I said that right. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with me. It's already off to an amazing start of the year. What can we say? So welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Transformational Tuesday. Woohoo! Applause, right? Snap, 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 snap. Give me your snaps. It's Transformational Tuesday. And so we are transforming, and we're always transforming, we're always growing, right? We're always transforming, we're always growing, we're always changing and moving and growing. That's life, right? That's just life. That's how it is. And so and it's a good thing. And so let's hop on into it. Let's first go ahead and get your breath get your breath going. Let's go ahead and take a moment of silence. Right? I want you to love yourself in this moment, because when we talk about transformation, sometimes it's not always fun. So I want you to love yourself in this moment. Just love yourself right in this moment. Love yourself as you are. Be grateful for the person that you are right now, because we've all gone through things, had things that happen, stuff goes X, Y, and Z, left, up, and down, and around. And so I just want you to love yourself in this moment. As you're breathing in and you're breathing out, just love yourself, right? Just love yourself. What's that over there? Let me move this out of my background, y'all. That's some Palo Santo, in case you're wondering, and some sage back there. And these are some masks that Jatan made for the organization. So, but yeah, let's get back to our meditation. Let's just love ourselves in this moment, right? Love yourself as you are. Love yourself as, be grateful for who you are right now, because all of the experiences that you've had have brought you and led you to this moment. So just be grateful for her, be grateful for him, be grateful for the king that is within you, the queen that is within you, just the way you are. Just have a moment of silence and gratitude for that person. Although there may be things we want to change, we want to shape up, we want to shift our crowns just a little bit, that's all right. But we want to just offer and express love and gratitude for you, right? For who you are. All right, so we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to release that breath. We're going to do it again. Come on. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale and release that breath. And we're going to breathe in love and gratitude for ourselves. And then we're just going to release everything else that shouldn't be in our space, right? And within us. We're going to just love ourselves, right? Love on ourselves. Look at yourself. Say, hey, you got it going out. Look at yourself. All right. All right. So let's begin. All is well, and so it is. All right. Again, y'all, I just want to thank you for everyone for being here in this moment. I just really appreciate you, right? And so just so grateful for each of you. I'm grateful to everyone who's showing up today. I know some of you all are busy, and I meant to go on earlier, as I said, but it is what it is. So I'm grateful for everyone who is with me and who's popping in and out, blind guy and his wife in their life. Grateful to everyone, because I know it's evening and it's a busy time. So I appreciate you being here, Jackie, Milton, all of you who are in the chat, and everyone over on Facebook as well. All right, so let's begin. I know y'all been waiting for Transformational Tuesday, right? I hadn't even told y'all about Transformational Tuesday, but yeah, we're going to do Transformational Tuesday. And in a way, we've been doing Transformational Tuesday for a while, because we've been doing some shadow work. We've been kind of confronting limiting beliefs, and it's all been on Tuesdays. And it just occurred to me, it was like, you've been doing Transformational Tuesday. And then hubby, I wish I could show you this picture, but I can't because it's on my phone and I'm using my phone to record. But hubby found this nice frame at where were we? Burlington. Okay. And he found this nice thing at Burlington, and it had like some amazing days of the week, and you do these every day you do something different. I don't know what I can't remember now what the different things were, but yesterday we did, yesterday was Monday. So that was our Monday. That was our business Monday, business branding Monday. Right. So, and then today is Tuesday. So it's Transformational Tuesday. So y'all will get to know the weeks and what we're going to be doing. Okay. All right. So I know y'all waiting for it. So we're transforming, right? We're transforming as we speak, right? So tomorrow, the world is transforming. Tomorrow, the old occupant will officially be removed. I mean, exit the White House, and then the next new occupant will magically appear, right? So that's something to look forward to. There's transformation that's happening. The American voters have spoken. All right. So, and if that ain't transformation and a time for celebration, honey, I don't know what is. And so next week, we'll begin a new series called Love the New Currency. And so y'all, I have this book that I wrote, Love the New Currency. And so what I really love for you guys to do, I've left a link in the description box. Please go out and purchase this book, Love the New Currency, by yours truly, Synolve Craft. Yes, by me. And purchase this book. Look, I already got my notes already in there. And we're going to go through, I'm going to read, and we'll go through that book. We'll do that next week. And if you don't have your books back by next week, so I don't know how Amazon's going, y'all let me know if you're getting books and all of that. If not, we'll push it until we all kind of have a book. And so just go ahead and grab that book from Amazon, and honey, we're going to make it do what it do. All right. Now the book has also a journal at the back. So you'll have your journal there for all, for our days, and we'll go through this book. And so if we don't go through it next week, I may give you, we may just wait until February. You know what we'll do? We'll wait until February. Let me do that. We'll wait until February. If you guys go ahead and start ordering now, we'll do this book in February. It's love. And that will be great. All right. So yes. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and begin. All right. Peace and blessings. Hey, Rooted in Royalty. So good to see you. All right. So, now I'm doing, this in honor of the work. I'm, talking about this book, right? And, Love the New Currency. So it's a bit of a memoir. It's book writing. It's changing our currency focus, right? From a material focus. I missed the whole disc, and into a more love-centered focus, right? And so, this aligns with craft organization and all the stuff that we do with craft organization as well. And so I'm doing this in honor of the work that I'm doing currently right now. I'm in this phase of writing a new book. Yay, me. And so I'm going to, leave this link down below so you can purchase this book for our next session. And we'll just save it for February, right? Which I think next week is February anyway. I don't know. Look at y'all, tell me on the calendar. So speaking of craft organization, it is also Giving Tuesday. And so if you would like to give, I want to give you that opportunity to do so. And so you can give to the craft organization. And so this is how we support craft organization through our giving. We support craft organization. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And so all your gifts are tax deductible. And so you can Cash App $ craft organization, or you can PayPal craft organization your gift. And we're so grateful to everyone who's already given. It helps us to do feeding boxes, do clothing, to do food for people who are in need. We all know the mask one, all that stuff is going on. And so people have lost jobs. They've lost a lot, and it's a lot of tough things that are going on. So if you can help, and help transform someone else's life, that's also part of our transformation, to be the light in the transformation for others. And so if you'd like to be a part of that, then the information is on the screen for how you can donate. All right. So let's begin. All right. This is going to be the good stuff, y'all. We are getting to the good stuff. All right. Let's pop that screen right on up. All right. So today we are exploring how to authentically transform yourself into the person you love. and that everyone else will love too. So it's Transformational Tuesday, and it's all about you. Really, for me, 2021 is all about you. I feel like 2021 is all about you. I feel like in 2020, we were worried about everybody else. We were worried about everybody else. Worried about the mask. We're about making sure everybody was protected and safe, all those things. And so now we are really here to concentrate on ourselves, right? We're here to concentrate on us and on the work that we have to do. So please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like the broadcast, and go ahead and share this video as well. So, inevitably, around this time of year, especially in January, we begin to think about making a New Year's resolution, right? And so we hear this term, New Year, New Me. And so we pull out our vision board. My vision board, if you see that blue thing over in the corner, how much can I show? Because I got some clothes hanging up that are drying. Y'all see that blue teal vision board over there? That's mine. Created that last year. And so, we always, we do this just January, right? So beginning of the new year, we always want to, pull out the vision board supplies and create this vision for ourselves, right? And so we pull out all those materials and we spread it out all over the living room floor with, our scissors and our glue and our magazines or things we printed out online. And so in thinking of that, I created that one 2 years ago. I did my vision board with my sister friend, Miss V, over on her channel. I'll leave a link below if you want to check out my vision board. I go through the whole thing, y'all. And so this year, I did not create a vision board. This may have been 2 years ago with Miss V, or maybe it was last year. I can't remember. And so but this year, I didn't create a vision board, but I'm thinking that I want to create a vision notebook. And if you want to create a vision notebook with me, let me know. All right, we can do that together, so let me know. Just put it in the chat that you want to do it together. We can schedule time to come together and do the work, right? So what I generally do every year is to work on myself. I pick one thing, just one, that I want to work on, and I go from there. One thing I want to transform and change. And so, for example, a couple of years ago, I decided. Now, do you guys have things you want to transform? Have you had, do you do this? What do you do? Do you create a vision board? Or do you create, or do you do a resolution? What do you do? Let me know in the, what do you do? Do you create a vision board? Do you create a vision notebook, or, what do you do? So do you do New Year's resolution? I know here a lot of people aren't doing New Year's resolutions. Let me know. And so, how do you handle things that you want to change? Every year I pick something, one thing, right? One thing I want to transform, one thing I want to change. And so, for example, just a couple of years ago, I decided that I did not want to curse anymore. Me. Yes, I did. I didn't want to swear anymore. I didn't want to say any more bad words. Truth moment and full disclosure, because I'm all about honesty and transparency over here. She don't hide nothing. You hear me? And so I was raised by sailors. I'm just saying, I was out on the ocean on a boat and stuff. Not really. I was raised in Batesville, Mississippi. I called them sailors, okay? And so the women, especially in my family, especially loved a good 4-letter word sprinkled here or there. Where is your salt shaker? What? A good 4-letter word sprinkled here or there throughout the conversation for emphasis, right? Just a good, nothing gives that extra oomph or zing like a bleep, bleep, bleepity, bleep, bleep, bleep. You hear me? And so y'all having too much fun with this, right? Full disclosure. And so, look, on a side note though, on the real, let me just, really, really tell y'all the truth about it. Lord. So, on the real, psychologists say that, people who, swear a lot or, use curse words, that there is actually a sign of intellect. And it's not a sign of less, but more robust vocabulary. So it's not a sign of less, but more robust vocabulary. Y'all hear me? All right, so y'all Google that if y'all don't believe me. So yeah, so yes, so that was one of the things a couple of years ago I wanted to change. And so this, not only meant later on, years later, I decided I wanted to expand that. And so beyond just the, the words, the bleeps, right? I wanted to work on also watching my negative thoughts and the way I use my words towards others and myself. Words are like spells, right? Words are like instructions for the universe of what needs to happen in your life and what you believe. And so I wanted to be really clear about what I believe, really clear about who I was, and show up as me. And so the power of life and death are in the tongue, right? And so we craft our worlds and frame our worlds and our lives with our words. And so the things we say, even when no one is listening, even when we're just talking to ourselves, that self-talk is important. So now, right, that we've had this full disclosure moment where I have disclosed my soul to you. It's time for you to share. Type in the chat something you want to change this year, or just write it in your journal. You don't have to tell everybody, because we all got things, right, that we want to grow into, expand, transform. And so, pull your journal out. The journal out. This is what this, journal is going to be for. Pull your journals out and write down those things that you want to transform. Okay. You can either put in the chat, or you can write it in your journal. All right, so let's explore some ways to transform ourselves. All right, let's begin, because I had 7 ways, right? I told you I had 7 ways, and we're going to do 7, and we're going to get up out of here. We ain't going to be in here all night. Okay. Now, I must be honest with you and tell you guys that I feel deep in my spirit that I am a transformational specialist. Yes. I don't know if that's even a career or a word or a career path, honey, but it's gonna be today. Okay. So I feel deep in my spirit, are y'all with me, that I am a transformational specialist. I've been doing this transformation work for a long time, about 50 years. I've been transforming my life, right? And you're gonna, so you too. I used to crawl. Now I walk, honey. I used to roll, and then I was crawling. Now I walk. I used to drink out of a bottle. Now I eat full-fledged food. You hear me? I've been transforming. Come on, give yourself a pat on the back. You too. You are a transformational specialist of your own life. You've been transforming your life for a mighty long time. You hear me? So, all right. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get serious. The first thing, it's kind of late at night. It's just water in my cup, y'all. Okay. So the first thing, and I know this is hard sometimes, it's hard for me, number one, is to take a real good look at yourself. Listen to yourself, the things you say, the things you do, right, to yourself and to others, right? Really look at yourself honestly and look at how you show up, and ask yourself, right? Ask yourself, what is going on? Did my sound leave? What happened? Ask yourself. There, I'm back, y'all. So ask yourself how you show up in the ways that you'd like to be. Honestly, ask yourself, am I angry? Am I sad? Am I impatient? Am I mean? Am I hurt? Am I loving? Am I allowing myself the opportunity to grow in a positive direction, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally? Am I really showing up as me in the way that I want to be? Right? That's one of the biggest things. It's just to really look at yourself, right? How you interact with your children, how you interact with your spouse, how you interact at work. When you leave work, are you upset and mad? So then when you come home, you bring the energy with you How are you reacting? Are you still allowing people in your space that shouldn't really be there? And so that changes your foul mood and you get, you know, you know, what's going on? Really look at yourself. Are you overeating, not drinking enough water? Are you not exercising enough? Right? Are you not loving yourself enough? Are you not forgiving yourself enough? You forgive everybody else, good to everybody else, but you find it difficult to be good to you. Right? Are you spending too much? Are you not spending enough? Do you need to go out and just do something for yourself? Right? So one way to do that is really to detach, right? To just step back from yourself just for a moment, detach, and then really, really look at yourself, get an outside view of yourself. Almost like you're watching yourself, just kind of replay the moments. We're really good at replaying the day's moments. So get good at replaying yourself, right? And being a good self critique, positive self critique of some of the things that you might want to change, right? Detach just for a moment. And then do a 360, right? A 3D sort of 360 assessment of yourself. The way you talk, the way you feel, the way you act, all of those things. Just do a 360 and just let it, let it resonate, or just for a moment and just say, is this really what I really want? Is this what I really want to do? And sometimes that means letting things go, right? So really watch, right? How you and become aware. Ask yourself in those moments, do I feel authentic? Is this authentic? Is this really, me, right? Should I say this? Should I do this? Is it necessary? Will anything change for the good? Will it impact others in a positive way? So even if it's a behavior, look in the mirror and ask yourself, how long will you continue to feel this way? How long will I continue to feel this way? Or how long will I allow these feelings to reside in my space? Right? And we come up with things from past traumas even that we should have released a long time ago. That's not just you, that's me, that's all of us, because we're human. Feelings of unworthiness, of poverty, of lack, of fear, things we've been holding on to and not realizing, because we've held on to those things and thought patterns and the ways that we think, that those things are creating the world that exists right now. And so those continued patterns, the ways we show up, the continual things that we do, the ways that we talk to ourselves, the way that we treat ourselves, the way that we treat others, that stuff, it just has a reaction in the universe. And so then we're literally creating our world and framing our worlds by our thoughts and our actions, okay, and our emotions. So number 2, we're going to move on. So number 2, be honest with yourself, right? I love this one. Love this one. It's my favorite one, right? Be honest with yourself, right? Be like R. Kelly, right? And ask yourself, well, before I get to R. Kelly, I'm sorry. R. Kelly. Be honest and ask yourself, number 2, where did this action come from? Right? This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one, right? Be like R. Kelly and say it wasn't me, right? Okay, maybe not R, but be like Shaggy. That's probably better, right? The other one might get you in trouble. Is it me? Is this really me? Is this really who I am? Or did I pick this up from my childhood or from my girlfriends or from my coworkers? Because, we as, how we do. When the guys, the fellas get together, the girls get together, how we do. We talk about men and relationships. And you might pick up all men ain't no good. They all dog. You might have picked that up from a girlfriend and not even realize that you're starting to think like that. And I told you about me. I picked up all my stuff as a child because, you had to sit there and watch. You couldn't participate. You had to sit and listen as a child. And growing up in Mississippi. And so I listened to all their bad habits. I listened to all the swearing, all the good cuss words. CUSS. You hear me? And so I had to realize that ain't me. That is not me. That's not who I want to be. So, it's really And a really good moment if you really want to be authentic, to say, is this me? And sometimes we don't question that. We just do when we act, but we don't really question the thoughts that come to us and say, well, say this, do this, say this, you should have said this, you should have. We don't even question it. Is that really me? Is that really what I want? We just kind of act. And so we want to be less reactive and more responsive. Oh, I love that. That felt good, to who we are. All right. So I'm telling y'all this stuff, but I'm learning. And these are some of the things that I've used to transform myself, and the things that I use to continue to transform myself. And because I got some stuff I need to work on. I ain't perfect like y'all. If you're perfect, put in the chat. I'm not perfect. I got stuff I need to work on, even still. And so sometimes I have to release things and let things go, because I know they get next to me. So because I can't do everything, I can't be everything for every person. I just got to be me. And you just got to really understand that. I hope this is resonating with y'all. Y'all mighty quiet in the chat. Love you guys. And thank you for being here. Everybody on Facebook, everybody here on YouTube. Thank you. Everybody in the chat. And those of you who are watching, because I know some of you all watch, but you never come in the chat. And I love you and I appreciate you. And I thank you so much. All right. I know you're here and I just love you guys. All right. Number 3. Are y'all taking notes? All right. Number 3, value authenticity in others. That means surround yourself with people who will tell you the truth about you. You hear me? Because sometimes we'll gloss things over. Like, well, I didn't say it like that. Yes, you did. Or sometimes we won't even catch it. Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. I did say that. But I didn't mean that. That wasn't what I was thinking. Oh, shoot. Darn it. So other people can help you, right? And it's got to be people you trust and who love you, not people who are already negative in your ear anyway. Okay? Not them folks. The people who love you, who can really be honest with you. So surround yourself with people who are really going to be honest. And so for me, that person, or those people, wish it was just one. But for me, those people are my husband, Milton, aka Buddha, and my kids. Girl, they will break you down. I'd have you in tears, right? In a good way, right? Lovingly. And sometimes not so lovingly. It just depends on the moment. Girl, they will break you down, honey. Y'all need to borrow some people to help y'all out for a minute for some transparency. Hop on over to Milton's channel. He can be very helpful and transparent with you. Well, yeah. You borrow my kids for a minute, girl, they will break you down. And if you have kids, you already understand. Africa, here I come. Look, you made it again. Yay, sis. So good to see you. So good to see you. So, yeah. Be authentic, right? And value authenticity in others. When you hear it, you see it in others. And even sometimes when people are being authentic with you, value that, right? Because they're able to tell the truth and say truth and speak truth to you, truth to power. Value that. Value that. Don't just value it when you're speaking it. Value it when you are hearing it and receiving it from others. Okay, very important. Number 4. Be courageous. See, we're moving on through, y'all. We're number 4, 333. Just changed 3334. All right. Be courageous enough. Number 4. Be courageous enough to reach for and embrace the person you want to be and allow that person to come forward. Woo! That takes courage, right? Be courageous enough to reach for and embrace the person you want to be and allow that person to come forward. Y'all, this is the one. When I was in my 20s, I realized this, that it was going to take courage for me not to be necessarily the people I had in my past, not to be the people necessarily, that were around me or that I knew I had to reach for somebody else, for something else, and to be okay and to allow myself and who I was to come forward and to be okay with that, because I was worth it. I am worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. So be courageous enough to reach and embrace, right, this person that you want to be. Allow that person to come forward. Don't just get in a groove of how you've been or who you've been before. Get in a groove to receive the messages and from spirit to say who you really are. Ask spirit who you are. That's some of the things that we don't do. We don't take that moment in time to really just ask spirit, well, who am I? We have been told from birth who we are. You just like your dad. You act just like your mama. You hear all that stuff. And so we start fitting in the groove, filling in between the lines and becoming people that we're really not. Just because you said, yeah, and it sounded like somebody else, then they want to say you just like your great grandma. Girl, you probably ain't met your great grandma. You don't even know her name. So be you. Be courageous enough. Because this is new, I think, and a lot of times for us as a people, to be courageous enough to challenge yourself to be somebody new. If you're moving, for example, to Africa, you're going to have to learn a whole bunch of other stuff. And a lot of reasons I do some of this spiritual stuff is because we're always hearing people say that, hey, always saying, hey, well, you got to go through some spiritual changes before you get here. You got to work on your spirit, work on yourself. We do, but then we don't have the forums. We haven't created the spaces to do that spiritual work. So this is that place. I'm your spiritual guide. I'm your transformational specialist for today. So it's work, but it's worth it, right? Being courageous is not easy. Glad you're talking about it, right? And so it is, it is, right? And so it's this thing, right? To be courageous and be who you are. I'm sorry if I'm looking around. I'm looking around my notes. So if that looks crazy on camera, I'm sorry, guys. I had to move my notes to look over at the comments. So sorry about that. Congratulations on writing your poem. That is awesome. That is so awesome. So congratulations to you on that. We have to be who we are, and we have to also recognize and being courageous that who we've been and who we are showing up as right now may not even be us. So be courageous and step back, right? Because a lot of times when we say, oh, I am who I am, it's all to do with the not so nice parts of us, right? Embrace that other stuff, that loving, kind, beautiful person that wants to come up, that is you, right? Allow the spirit to transform all of the rough edges, all of the things that we have not had the courage to embrace about parts of ourselves that we stuffed down because we grew up in a way where we had to be tough. We had to be this. We had to be hard. We had to be this. And allow yourself just to be who you are. Be who you are. Because we say all the time, Black women, they're strong. We take on this harsh role. Men aren't supposed to cry. All these things. And so we don't allow ourselves the opportunity to be who we are. So I'm giving you that freedom and that permission to be you. Okay? All right. So number 4. I'm still on number 4. So this is the last point about number 4. This may mean reading a new book, reading a new boo, right? For some of y'all, it's gonna mean reading a new book, getting a new boo. All right. So for some of y'all, seriously, it may mean reading a book. You know what I feel? I don't need to be prophetic in this moment, y'all. Some of y'all about to get a new boo. All right. It means reading a book, a new book, something you hadn't read before, right? A whole different genre. Self-help, learn how to picking up new skills, learn how to meditate, do some other stuff, run, go jog, listen to a new YouTube channel. New as in me, put me on repeat and replay. all day. Another good suggestion is, of course, Blind Guy, his wife, their life. They're here. Great YouTube channel. Africa, Here I Come. She's here. Great YouTube channel. Milton's here. Great YouTube channel, right? Getting some new friends. Jackie C is my new best friend, right? Join a new group. Do something new. Let go of some old things. We're gonna talk about let go in a minute. All right. Number 5. Fight to keep that person at all costs, right? Release the old person that you were, and don't let anybody else drag you back to that old person. Put that person in the closet, shut the door, put them outside, let them go and release it. And I don't care how many people say, well, you used to drink a fifth. I don't know where these coming from, but anyway, probably because I'm in Tennessee. But whatever they may say, you used to smoke, be a chain smoker. Okay, whatever it is you want to release, that's your business. I'm not judging anything, right? Whatever you want to release. You want to stop overeating when you're upset or you have a problem. That's your business. Release what you need to release. You want to stop cussing folks out? Girl, honey, man, sorry. You want to stop that? Yes, do, right? Goodbye to the old you. Let that go. Yes, sis. Let that go. Africa, here I come. Let it go. Right. Because, honey, I told y'all I was raised by sailors, honey. I had to let that go. I had to find some new words in my vocabulary. I had to let it go. I couldn't just, I couldn't go out like that. And it bothered my hubby and it bothered the kids. They would be like, every time I say something, teenagers and kids, having kids and you cursing like sailor and they looking at you like, ooh, I had to let that go. I had to let it go, right? I used to drink a half gallon of vodka a day. No more, but I do drink wine. Right. Trade what you want, upgrade, honey. Do what, work on what you got to work on, right? Work on what you need to work on for you and don't apologize. Whatever it is that you want to work on and you want to do and whoever it is you want to be in this moment, you are a star. You are a superstar. Be that person. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anybody hold you back from living your best life, from transforming in this moment and completely and truly being who you really are. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not worth it because, baby, you are. You are worth it to show up as you, fully alive and fully authentic to who you are. And so not showing up as your coping mechanisms because you had to cope with stuff, so you needed to do this and you needed to do that. Don't show up as, you don't have to any longer. You don't have to anymore show up as the person who went through traumas as a child. And so you are frightened and afraid of your own shadow. You're frightened to be who you are. You were in an abusive relationship, so you're afraid to love again. So you show up as an unlovable, mean person because you're trying to push everybody away. You don't have to show up as that person anymore. You can learn to trust. You can learn to love. You can learn to be who you are. You don't have to be the person who the women in your life always either abused you or didn't treat you right, or the men in your life were wrong to you and didn't treat you right. So now that you've grown up, it's hard for you to make friendships, long-lasting friendships. You don't have to be that person anymore. You don't have to be the person that says yes to everything because you don't know how to say no. You can say no. It's okay in this moment to choose out of your comfort zone, to choose out of the groove, to choose to build and to create. You are the most important thing. Your health is your wealth, your mental status, the emotional feelings, all that. That's the most important thing, you. And it's okay to work on you. I'm going to give you permission, right? Y'all need a permission slip. I can write y'all out one. If you need a permission slip to be you, go ahead and send me an email at synolve@gmail.com. That's my email, right? It's my name over there. synolve@gmail.com. Go ahead. Send me an email and say, I need a permission slip. I will write you one so you can be you. You hear me? I will write you one. Let me go and make a note so I can create some permission slips. Some of y'all somebody may write me. And I'm gonna need one. Okay? So let me write that down. Create. All right. This is why I love y'all. Y'all give me all kind of ideas. All right. So I'm not trusting nobody, but I'll work on it, right? I'm still working on my mouth, girl. Me too. Hello, Tanika. Hey, sis, so good to see you. It's good to see you. Glad you are here, right? So give yourself that permission. Give yourself that permission. Hello to everybody on Facebook, right? To work on yourself. Girl, I had to work on my mouth. I told you I was raised by Sailors. I had to work on it. She had to work on her. And I'm still working on me at 50, 51. I still see stuff like, oh, yeah, stuff I need to work on. I need to work on that. And that's okay. So new you, new me, we say those things. I want you to get a commitment of where you're working so that you pull back all the layers, you pull back all the barriers that exist to you being a millionaire, to you being a billionaire, to you living your best life, to you doing and having all that you want to be and do and have. Every dream that you have, I want you to be able to walk in that. And so we are learning the real skills. It's beyond, right? Just writing a resolution. It's bigger than that. It's really doing the work on the inside to say, I want to be me. I want to be me, authentically me, of who I am. I want to really release all this stuff that has held me back and held me down. I'm ready. I can't. You get to the point where you're sick of yourself. You hit rock bottom and you are sick of yourself. You are sick of how you're showing up. You are sick of all of the barriers that may exist in your life, whether it's poverty or a lack of love, lack of friendships, lack of career or job, whatever the case may be for you and your whatever in your life, honey, that's your business. You decide, I'm tired. I'm sick of this. I can't do this anymore. You say it to yourself first, into the universe, stand in the mirror, and you're like, no, right? I got to be new. I got to be somebody else, something else, something greater. It's about allowing your true self to come up to be who you are, right? That's where we are in the season, being authentically who we are, not taking on these attitudes and perceptions and personalities and behaviors that we slipped into or got from somebody else, right? Because I watched a couple of years ago Spider-Man, and in this particular Spider-Man, I can't remember which one it was, but Spider-Man encountered an alien. And the alien turned the Spider-Man suit black because the alien had come inside of Spider-Man. Anybody else watch that? And he had to exorcise that demon. It was something that just came on him. And so sometimes we work at certain places, and the spirit can come on you when you work certain places and come around certain people. You can go to certain churches and a certain spirit will come on you just because folks act a certain way and they make you have to come, honey, set your crown down so you can handle and deal with it. You can go in the store right now and people acting a fool with you, and you can come out all kind of sideways. And so what I want you to do is just relax in yourself and be yourself. Learn at this moment that how my grandma handled stuff. That's what I had to learn. How my grandma handled stuff, because everybody out, that doesn't really work for Synolve. And so I had to learn how to be me, my own person. Who was I? Who is Synolve, right? And for some of you, if you've been in a divorce, if you've gone through a divorce or been married for, or had a relationship end, you know what that's like, right? Who are you now beyond that relationship? Or if you've been married for a long time or had kids, okay, so once the kids leave, who are you now? You've been married for a long time. You act as, are used to acting a certain way within the relationship. And then at certain point, you're like, okay, well, who am I? Who am me? Who am me? Who is me? Ask yourself that in the morning. You get up tonight before you go to bed. Ask, who is me? Who are you? And allow that person to come out. I need to work on my mouth too. Former military. Oh, spent so much time in the military. Right, mostly the cause of it, right? Hello, and Tanika saying hello, right? So we all got stuff, right? Because I can't imagine you can be in the military without saying, you got to be strong. And even in the world, we're like strong Black women, strong Black men. We're expected to be strong, expected to take on these things. Well, sometimes we just need to be soft and we need to be loving. Well, we just need to be who we are. Just be you, whatever that is. And be okay. Give yourself permission, right? Number 6, right? If you need a permission slip, go ahead and write me, synolve@gmail.com. So right there. And I'll give you one. Permission to be you. Permission to be you. All right, number 6, y'all. We're wrapping this up because I only had 7. Then we're going to recap and we're going to get on out of here. All right, number 6. Enjoy the new authentic, loving person that you are right now. The one that you're becoming, right? Celebrate the victories. When you, I didn't cuss nobody out today. I didn't cuss nobody in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, celebrate that. Do whatever honey, get yourself a cookie or a pat on the back. Do what you got to do. Buy you some cute, like a pink, buy you some cute, sparkly. Do what you got to do. Whatever reward, but give yourself a reward, whatever that reward is going to be, right? Give yourself a reward. And if it's just a love letter to yourself, if it's a emoji, if whatever it may be, give it to yourself privately or publicly, a post on Facebook that just says, hey, woohoo, it's been a good day. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing else, and put your emojis and your, kisses and your love hearts, all that stuff up there. That's it. You ain't got to tell everybody everything, right? Okay. Reward yourself. And then number 7 was our last one. Be flexible, right? If you fail or you revert back to an old theme or an old version of yourself, right? When I say that old version, I always think about, our phones got, they upgrade to a new version. You got an old, but I had recently my email. For the longest time, I couldn't use my email. I did something. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did, but I did something and it reverted all the way back to my old signature in my email that I had years ago. Had my old phone number, everything. And so it was an old version of an email. And that's just like, it's not even me anymore. It's not even, that information was not even me. It wasn't correct. So it's okay. You're in the matrix. You still live in the matrix. So this okay. If, Mr. Smith pops up every now and then, you're trying to be Neo and you feel that in the system, in the matrix, where you're not fully back to yourself and you revert back to an old person. You revert back to an old you, an old theme, an old version of who you once were. Forgive yourself, right? Walk out of there like who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like waiting to exhale, like that was you all the time. You don't go around burning cars down all the time. Just be you and be okay with that, right? Say, I'm sorry. You were wrong. I mean, say, I'm sorry. I was wrong. And keep it moving. Keep on moving. Be patient with yourself, right? Africa wasn't built in a day, and neither were you. It took 50 plus years. Milton Gomes sitting in the amen corner already saying 51. It took me 51 years. Say your age, right? Put your age in. It took you that many years to become the version of you that you are right now. So be okay, right? Do what you got to do. Pray, meditate, give yourself some grace and be nice to yourself. The same grace that you want to extend to others and other people, extend a little grace and kindness and loving, loving kindness to yourself. And know that this is just a process. It's just a journey. It's a process and it is a journey. And it's spirit that's actually doing the transforming within you, right? Spirit's actually doing the work. right? You're doing the habits and creating the new habits, forming the new ways, right? But Spirit is really doing that work in you. Spirit brought it to your attention, right? And so what you really just need to do is to surrender to the new year. Okay. Anybody got any questions? We're gonna go back and 69. Jackie C 69. Jackie, I thought you were girl, because you be acting so young. 69, Jackie. I thought you were definitely like girl in your 20s, sister. All right. Janice Houston. Hello, Janice. How are you? So good to see you. Janice is 57. Tanika is 52. Milton is 52. Yay. I know Africa, here I come, is in her 20s. Messing with her. But she's young, y'all. She is because she looks about good 15. Like all of y'all know how, honey, it don't crack. What? I know I am not. Speak up. All right, guys. So we're going to go back. It's Transformational Tuesday. Look, we've been doing kind of I said this. We've been doing Transformational Tuesday for, for a while now. I just never called it Transformational Tuesday. And it hit me. It's like, oh, all the stuff we've been doing is Transformational Tuesdays on Tuesday. Okay. So Monday's going to be our business day. And then Tuesday's going to be Transformational Tuesday. All right. So, and I feel like, as I said at the beginning, I'm your transformational specialist. I don't even know if that's a word or a career path, but it's going to be today. All right. Make sure we're going to do this book in February. So make sure this is my book, Love the New Currency. It's written by me. So I've left a link in the description box. You can grab this book on Amazon. And so we're going to do this in February. So make sure you go out and grab this book, because in February, we're going to do this together. When you guys start receiving your books after you order them, if you want to go through this with me, let me know. And, let me know. And then once you guys start receiving books, you got your books, then we'll begin. Okay. In February, because it's Love Month. So the name of the book is Love the New Currency. Okay. By me. You can take a screenshot there. But also I've left a direct link for you below. You want to grab that book. Also, Transformational Tuesday is also Giving Tuesday. So I want to give you an opportunity to give. We have a nonprofit organization that's called Craft Organization. There are videos. You can go check out all the things that we do. We feed, we provide food baskets, we provide clothing and housing assistance to people who are in need. So looks like it's looking for my phone, not really sure why. This, okay, I'm back. Okay, so here's the information: Cash App, Craft Organization, or if you can PayPal Craft Organization if you'd like to donate, because it is Transformational Tuesday, it's Giving Tuesday. And so this gives you an opportunity to transform the life of someone who really needs it. So I hope this went through. Again, it is Transformational Tuesday, Giving Tuesday. There are ways to give: Cash App, Craft Organization, and PayPal Craft Organization. And so you all have this opportunity to give and be a transformational force in the life of someone. All of your donations are tax deductible, and we are a 501c3 tax deductible organization. All right, so that information is below. All right, so let's go back. Everyone looks good and young. Mai is here. Marlene, hello. You're here. Jackie's laughing at me. You do. You sound so young whenever I talk to you, Jackie. You really do. So I am, and I know Mai is 16 because she's always looking cute over there on Instagram with all her little, she's got some amazing accessories. Y'all go check her out. Got some amazing stuff that she does over there. All right. So first things first. I talked about the book. We're going to do this book in February. Go through this book, Love the New Currency. So pick it up. I have left the link in the description box below. You can get it on Amazon. Love the New Currency by yours truly, Synolve Craft. We'll go through this book. It has a journal at the back. Hubby designed this book. I got all my notes in here. And so we'll be going through this in February. So, all right. It's going to be amazing because I'm working on my second book. And so this is going to help me stay on track. All right. So Transformational Tuesday, right? It's Transformational Tuesday, right? Mondays are our business and Tuesdays are Transformational Tuesday. First things first. Just as a recap, and this is kind of a hard one. Listen to yourself, right? What you say, what you do, all that. Just, listen to yourself. Ask yourself, am I angry? Am I sad? Just really watch your emotions. How are you feeling intellectually, spiritually? Is it moving you? What you're doing now in the actions and how you're showing up in the world, is it moving you in the direction that you want to go? Right. So if not, take a moment and just detach. See yourself outside of yourself, like you're viewing yourself, right? Like a viewer, like you're just watching yourself, like you're watching me. You're participating, but you're just kind of watching as the internet continues to mess up. So I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight, y'all. Looking for my phone. Let's see. Is it gonna come back on? Y'all still hearing my sound? I don't know. Hello? Hello? Am I coming back? Let's see. Okay. Hello? Hey, am I back? I don't know. Can y'all hear my voice? Let's see. Oh, there it popped in. Okay. All right. So you can emotionally kind of, detach, see yourself out from outside yourself. And you can do this 3Ds kind of 360 assessment of yourself, right? Watching the way you act, feel, how you show up, and how others perceive you. That's always good. Their reaction when you say something or when you do something, just kind of watch it. That's that 360 3D kind of view. Really become aware, ask yourself in those moments, when you do something or say something, does it feel authentic? Like, does that really mean what I wanted to say, what I wanted to do? You might have been doing a thing. You might have been eating a certain food your whole life. And then all of a sudden you're like, I want to go vegan. That's okay. Be authentic. Listen to that. Be you, right? Be who you are. You don't have to cook grandmama's dressing or grandmama's recipe from 1965, the fruit cake that you don't like if you don't want to eat that girl no more. Be you. Be who you are, right? Be who you are. Oh, you can hear me good. Everything looks good. We just young bucks over here. All right. All right. Looking good. Yeah. So if it's a behavior or feeling, look in the mirror and, ask yourself, right? How long am I going to continue to let this ride? How long am I going to reside in this space if it's not how you want to feel? And so it may be something that's a past trauma, feeling like unworthiness or poverty or lack or fear. Fear is a big one. I can't be afraid no more. I just can't do it. I can't live in fear no more. I can't do it. Honey, I can't. And so be honest with yourself, right? To release it. Be honest with yourself. And let that go. Those past traumas that are having you think or show up in certain ways, right? Afraid, feeling unlovable, not worthy of your dreams. Be aware. Okay, so number 2, moving on. Be honest, right? So because I'm not going to reteach it. We already went through it. Guys who are coming in, listen to the replay. I appreciate you guys. Number 2, be honest and ask, where did this action come from? Be like R. Kelly, and say it wasn't me, right? The R. Kelly. Okay, be like Shaggy. That's probably better anyway. Say it wasn't me, right? And that's not you. It doesn't have to be you. And ask yourself, is this you? Is this the you of you, the core of you, authentic you? Or did you pick this up from your childhood, from your girlfriends or a coworker, for example? Like I told earlier, I picked up cursing from my grandmother and the women in my family, girl, because they would sprinkle in some words. It wasn't a conversation without at least 109, 3,000 or so, swear words, curse words, 4-letter words sprinkled in the conversation for emphasis. That's how you let them know, bleepity bleep bleep bleep, that it was real, honey. Can't do that. That's what I'm saying. Look like I froze again, y'all. I don't know. All right, so the internet, everybody is at home. All right, be courageous, number 4. Be courageous enough to reach for and embrace the person that you want to be and allow that person to come forward. Number 4, be courageous enough to reach for and embrace the person you really want to be and allow that person to come forward. Read a book, listen to a new YT channel, YouTube channel like me. Put me on replay, y'all. Find a new friend. I have so many friends, the new friends. All of you all here, Jackie and Tanika and Mai and Milton. Milton's an old friend. Yeah, keep your old friends. Africa, here I come. Jackie, right? Everybody, Janice. I have these new friends, all these new friends. And so Blind got his wife in their life, and all of you and everyone over on Facebook, right? So be courageous, right? And put some fuel into this new person, to keeping this new person alive and thriving and growing, so that he or she can become exactly what you want to be. So you can become exactly what you want to be. Number 5, fight to keep that person at all costs. Honey, fight within yourself, because it's all self stuff, right? Release that old person that you were back then, and don't let anybody drag you back. I don't care what they say. You used to do that. You used to be, girl, you used to be fun. Ain't that the one that they used to always say? We can't even cuss around you no more. You gonna stop living. Okay. Don't let nobody drag you back to something if that's not what you want to do. There's no judgment if somebody else wants to do it, but if you don't want to do it, be okay with that. If you don't want to show up as that, it's okay. Right? I'm just saying. Don't let them bring you out the closet. Honey. And let me just go and give you a permission slip to go ahead and be who you are. I give you that permission. And all them people trying to drag you back to something that you once were, honey, I give you permission to release them or to tell them, hey, we're not doing that. I give you that permission. If you need a permission slip, go ahead and email me and let me know. Synolve@gmail.com. And if you would like to be added to the mailing list, go ahead. So I can let you know when I'm coming on. Go ahead, email me. Because I send out an email to everybody before I come live. Number 6. We almost there, y'all. Enjoy the new, authentic, loving person that you are. Enjoy who you are. Every win, every gain, enjoy that. Honey, celebrate. I ain't cussing nobody out today. Last 10 minutes been good. Give yourself a cookie. Give yourself a pat on the back. Buy you something cute, honey. Go drive. Go out to eat or order, with your mask on and whatever you got to do, honey. Take yourself to the drive-thru. They close the drive-thrus down. I don't know. But, order you or rent you a movie. Do something for you. Buy you some new earrings. These are the same earrings I had on yesterday. I think I'm going to try to wear them all week long. No, I'm not. But they match everything. Okay, all right. One of the things that I wanted to quit doing, and was my intention for 2020, was to stop thrifting. And that's why I don't do thrift videos on my channel anymore. And I still have a thrift group. What we doing other stuff in the thrift group. We got a whole thrift spa. We talking about being a queen and all this other stuff. Hopefully they'll come with me and get it there. But because I didn't want to thrift anymore. One, it was the mask one was going all around, and I just didn't want to bring other people's stuff home. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to, and I'm trying to move. We want to visit Africa at least for the first time. And so I didn't want to, I wanted that money to be on travel. I'm tired of buying clothes. I got so many clothes now, I can't ever even wear all of them. I want to stop shopping. I let go of a lot of luxury items. I'm probably going to get me a Louis Vuitton, but it may not be real. So when you look at me, don't look crazy now. I might pay, a couple $100 for, so I can get me a nice one, but I just can't do the $1,000. I'm not going to do it because I want to live. I got so many purses and stuff over here. It's ridiculous in my beauty room. I want to live and have a life of experiences. That's me. No judgment on anybody else. If you love to thrift, you love shopping, you love clothes, no judgment. I'm just talking about me. So I had to let that go. So every time I don't thrift, I get excited. Every time I don't go shopping, I get excited. Number 7, Be flexible, right? And so when I get excited, I usually do tea. That's my thing. I do tea. Or, I'm drinking water right now, and I will have a margarita. So there you go. All right. Number 7, be flexible. If you fail or you revert back to your old self, an old theme, I call it an old thing, or an old version of you, forgive yourself, right? Like I said, say I'm sorry, they was wrong. I mean, you were wrong. I was wrong. I'm wrong. Oops. And keep it moving. Give a heartfelt apology for real, but to be okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself down. It's okay, and be patient with yourself. I said it. Africa wasn't built in a day, and neither were you. It took you 50. Some of y'all ain't 50. Some of y'all younger than that, even in spirit. Years plus to be the version of who you are. So be okay with that. Do whatever you got to do, honey. Pray, meditate, walk. Give yourself grace. If you don't give anybody else grace, give yourself grace. 2021 is about you. We did the mass. We did everybody else, making sure they safe. We cried for the loved ones or the people who've gone on because, the pandemic was a mess. It was a mess. And so we've gone through that, the sadness, the upsetness, the trauma of the last 4 years. We've been so concentrated on the tweets, honey, that we can't even concentrate on us. We've been so consumed on the tweets and what everybody else is doing. And we celebrating this transformational moment because the current occupant will be gone tomorrow. We got to celebrate. You hear what I'm saying? So 2021 is about you. Everything that I'm doing, unless spirit changes, is going to be about you. We're going to talk about you and me all year long because we can focus on us. Honey, that song, Focus on Me. That's what we doing. Focus on me. We're doing this all year long. No tweets, and the transformation will be televised. Y'all hear me? Know that it's a process and a journey that spirit is taking you on. Spirit is really doing the transforming, right? And all we're doing is surrendering. Now, it's going to take some work, I understand, but your first step is just to surrender to who you are, to surrender to what spirit is forming, to surrender yourself so that your raw material of who you are can be transformed into pure gold. You are a diamond and a gem. And so we're surrendering in this moment to know that when you first take that pearl out of that clamshell, out of the ocean, when you first take it's got gook and muck and stuff all on it. It's got to be polished and cleaned and all that stuff. That's what we're transforming into who we really are, into a person that we love when we wake up in the morning. How you just hug yourself and love yourself. Love yourself. Love everything about you. That's how it begins, being grateful. That's how we started this, remember? We started this whole thing by just being grateful for who we are right now, loving ourselves for who we are right now, loving everything about your eyes, honey. Nobody has eyes like you. Your skin is glowing and popping. Your hair and your crown is beautiful. Even you got to put a wig on, honey. If it's bald, shine that thing and put some vitamin E on it and keep on going. Everything about you, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, is beautiful and wonderful. And you are beautiful and wonderful and amazing on the inside. And don't let nobody turn you around from that. Don't let nobody turn you around. You hear me? Don't let nobody turn you around. Go on your journey of exploration into who you really are and show up as your authentic self. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope this has been helpful. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got questions? Yes. That's okay. Be 50. Oh, you'll be 50? Wow, in 2 years? Wow. Tanika says, I got rid of so much stuff to prepare to leave to move to Africa. I'm down to the minimum. Girl, I got you. Now I got a long way to go. I had a long way to go. But I'm going to get there. And y'all are my accountability partners. So I love it. All right. Yes, it's worth it. It's worth it. Every little bit. I stopped shopping. That was my thing for 2020. Every year I choose one thing because one is all I can handle. But sometimes I do real good. And then by July or June, I can pick up something else. Yeah. Last year was also the year that I did not celebrate Christmas, and I didn't make that decision until the end of November, coming into December. And so we celebrate Kwanzaa now. And then, but this year was the first year, even though I celebrated Kwanzaa with my kids, and my daughter was here, and she lives here for now. But my daughter, she helped me put up all of our African paraphernalia throughout our house. Oh, especially in the living room and in the entryway. And then this year was the very first year that I did Kwanzaa online. I celebrated Kwanzaa every day, 7 days of Kwanzaa with all of you. So go back and check that out. You see what I'm saying? So it's a process. I started Kwanzaa last year, but I didn't finish it of, having the celebration every day and lighting the candles. I only did that. No, I did it last year, but I couldn't find all the colors. But I just did it. We didn't really do it as a family. You see what I'm saying? So every year, you just do something little by little, step by step, and be patient with yourself. Right? And love yourself. Know you're amazing, Jamila, blessings to the chat. Hey, Jamila, how are you? So good to see you, sis. So good to see you, right? So good to see you. Awesome. Full house. We got a full house 7, right? 7 on deck. Honey, 2 or 3. We're 2 or 3 again. And blessings to everybody who's going to watch the replay and everyone who's over on Facebook. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. All right, guys, if there are no more questions, consider yourselves in waiting. No, I'm just joking. If you guys don't have any more comments or questions, because I think y'all got this. We just having sister chat. We just having, brothers, sister, kings and queens meeting, right? And so I just appreciate y'all for being here. And y'all, hey sis, so good to see you. I'm just glad. I'm just always tickled when you guys come up, when you guys come in, because I love you guys so much. And I am just always just so excited. And you guys, thank you for those of you who shared the broadcast, because we had some really good views on the broadcast from last night, and then also on YouTube, on Facebook. So I just appreciate y'all. So yeah, I do. Tanika, Africa, here I come. We got to do what we got to do. Running, preparing to start afresh and anew in Africa. And that, you know what? I love that, because it's our spirits and our minds. I mean, for some of us, this whole moving to Africa is a whole new thing. So we're new, right? That's even new for some of us. Some of us have wanted to do it. And I know in my 20s, I wanted to do it. And then I kind of went away from it. And now I came back. And so it's a process, and that's okay. And so our spirits, our minds, our hearts, all of that are being renewed. Whatever it is that you want to do new, it doesn't matter, right? You want to do new you. I had to learn, because I had been perming my hair for so long. So about 4 years ago now, I did the big chop and figured out my hair could curl on its own. It's crazy. I didn't even know that. So it's all a new journey. It's all a new process. At 51, I feel like I'm one. I feel like I'm learning all over again. It's a new world, right? And the previous person in the White House took us through some tweaks. And so we all got to relearn and do some new things and be ourselves. We're going to show up in a whole new way. And that's okay. All right. Everyone stay alive. Smart and awake, right? What? Hey, Queen. Yes, that's what we're doing in this season, right? Being authentically who we are, woke, alive, and in love with ourselves, and in love with the melanin of who we are. All right. I know I got some non-melanated people who watch. I love you guys. I do. Yeah, I do. And I love everyone, all the kings and queens in the chat. I love you guys so much. Everyone. So, all right. I haven't had a permit about 4 years as well. I know, right? You had to learn this stuff. You had to learn this stuff, figure this stuff out, and do something new. I had to learn. I had to get coconut oil and all kind of oils and vitamin E and all kind of stuff, and just let it air dry on its own and let it do what it do. Like, I had to figure out a whole new way of living my life, living my best life with natural hair. So I had to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if y'all could hear me when the internet went out, but we're gonna go. I had to learn everything. Let my hair just dry, not towel dried anymore. Just had to learn. Let the queen honey have her way, whatever she wants to do today. I'm learning to love my hair. Yeah, I had to learn to love mine, because it's a process. It's not easy. It's a process, because I was used to it being straight. So I had to bone straight. I had to figure that out. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go, because hubby cooked. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. Hubby cooked chicken, which is my favorite chicken. He does it in the cast iron. Did I cook last night? Yeah, I cooked. This is a new life too, of being of being empty nester. So hubby can really throw down. Hubby can really cook. But I cooked for 50 years. So 50 years, y'all. Anyway, 30 years of marriage. So I cook most of every night. And so now hubby's cooking. So I am so excited when hubby cooks, because I ain't so excited. I don't know what to do. So girl. So I'm about to go throw down. So I hadn't had dinner. I ate a banana. I think I threw my banana right before I came on. I had a banana. That's why it took me so long. If y'all were waiting on me, that's what I was doing, Jackie. I was eating my banana. I'm learning to love my hair. I'm bad when it comes to hair. Ugh, I love your hair. Shaka Khan. Oh, Shaka Khan. Thank you. I want to be Shaka. Let me tell you. So what I did with my hair, if y'all really want to know, go eat with your husband. We will let you off. Look, let me just real quick. So the only thing I did with my hair was I began to, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. When I talk about visualization, I visualize how I wanted my hair to be. So I would look at pictures of what I wanted my hair to look like, and I would visualize that. I would visualize the curls. I would visualize everything. And I would just ask spirit when I'm in the store, what do I need to get? What do I need to do? Because I'm like the lazy hair person with doing my hair. So, yeah. So that's what I did. And it worked for me. Lord, LOL. I'm lazy. Oh, but anyway, let me go, because hubby cooked and it smells good. So I love y'all. You be sure to share the broadcast. Y'all, please help me share the broadcast. I love y'all. And just know how much I love y'all. Know how much I love y'all. I love y'all. All right. Okay. You and get your book. Don't forget your book. Love the New Currency. The link below. We're going to do this in February by yours truly. All right. Wonderful. You are blessed, and you are prosperous and abundant, and you are loved. You know why? Honey, baby, because you just are. I'm Synolve, and I'm going to see you in another video real soon. Bye-bye, guys. Love you. And yes, Tanika, I'm going to go eat with my husband. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I can smell it. It smells good. Have a good night. Love y'all.